Oh, it did it again. We didn't have our countdown.
Oh, well, all right.
I wasn't ready for that. I'm like, I have at least 30 seconds. My kid texted me and I'm like, I could text him back. So good morning, Mom Nation.
I know. It feels incomplete. I'm like, what do we do now? Off script.
It's so weird. What the heck, man? I pressed the thing that said the 30-second thing will come on. Anyway, we don't have to discuss my technological difficulties any longer. My goodness, what a morning I have had. So just word to the wise out there. Let me just disclaimer. I love my dad very much, but he has a really hard time navigating airports and like where he needs to be and how he needs to get there. So my morning, and again, I love him very much. I don't mind this, but it can be a little like stressful when, you know, I'm not there physically. So my morning was navigating him through Boston.
Oh.
Fun, right?
That sounds fun. Isn't it funny? Like sometimes whenever we help our parents do things, it's like, how did you guys raise me? Like,
For
what
real.
did you do?
Really? Yeah. Like I'm still alive. Wow, great. I'm one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, no, my mom and my dad are the same, and I try to make it the easiest possible. One of the best things that has happened, because you know, for iPhone, sorry, Android users, your guys might be able to do this too, but for FaceTime, you could screen share for FaceTime. So whenever they're having like technological difficulties, I've showed my mom and my father-in-law to screen share. And then I can kind of say, okay, press this button. That helps a lot because then stressed me out, man.
Tell me, like I didn't even know that you can screen share, which is really helpful with my mom. My mom's pretty good though. Mommy, if you're listening, kudos to you for being a techie grandma.
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
She is.
And my dad has Android, so appreciate that tip. It's helpful with mom, not so much with Pop. Are we live in the group? Can you even see us? I'm so surprised we don't have anybody like commenting. I'm gonna double check and make sure like everything is, well, it wouldn't be in the group, would it? Oh yeah, we're live, we're good.
We're good. Okay.
Yeah. So there she is, Ashley Parker. I was wondering where she was. We have a pretty exciting day today. We have like a lot to get through. We have lots of winning to talk about. We've got a wheel. We announced the giveaway winner. There's Mom, the techie grandma. Did you hear what I just said about you, Mom?
Your ears were ringing.
It was all good things, I promise. She's so excited because my aunt, her twin sister's coming into town today. So she's so excited. We're only on YouTube. Well,
I see it in the MOMnation Facebook page, but fan page. I could check MOMnationAZ, but
that's okay. I'm sure Skylar's on it. But anyway, so that was my morning. How about you?
I had to wake up at 4 a.m. because Austin flew out. So I don't know if you guys, well, I know you know this, Katie, but I don't know if other people listening know it. So Austin, my 10-year-old, so my husband's not his biological father. He has a biological father in New Mexico, in Carlsbad, New Mexico. It's a really teeny little town. So he goes with his dad halfway through, you know, in breaks. So now that it's summer, it was time for him to fly out. So I woke up really early and he flew out, and he's like in this teeny little plane. Like it only carries like 6 passengers, but because it's from Phoenix Harbor, but Sky Harbor, but it goes to Carlsbad, New Mexico, and it's just a tiny little airport. Like they don't even have TSA at that airport because it's so small. Like it's tiny, but he loves it. Sometimes, not this time, but sometimes he gets to fly solo in that plane, and he says that he feels like a influencer or a YouTuber because they have like snacks in there.
How cute! How cute is he? Oh my goodness!
Adorable. So yeah, but it's always sad. It's you know, having a 2-parent household, or like a what do you call those? Like a split household,
co-parenting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that it hasn't always been this way, but his father and I get along really well. And we were on the same wavelength with parenting, so that makes it really easy. So I'm blessed for that. But it's difficult, right? Trying to co-parent and have, make sure that they have everything. And it's really nice. So my sister-in-law, she's very, excuse my dogs, they're like going crazy in the background, but
IDLife hashtag.
I know, right?
Hashtag first, I guess.
No, like she's pretty critical about everything, which it's, as she should be, but she just is. And so she gave a really nice compliment for me today that Austin never goes without, even though he's in a split family. Like it's nice that he gets to go do all these fun things still, and then like he's gonna go camping tomorrow morning with his dad, and it's it's a pretty fun time, but it is sad just watching him fly away.
Yes. Your mama heart. Now, ladies, I'm going to hear, and it's okay because mama's got a vent, but I'm going to hear about how much she misses her boy for the next month.
Yes. Yeah. Connor, little Connor is going to miss him so much because he doesn't come back till the 2nd. And like my toddler and him are like, BFF. My toddler looks up to him, copies him. And so he's, it's going to be a bummer, but thanks to technology, we get to talk and FaceTime whenever he has good service and he has his phone. And so it's kind of nice, but I'm going to miss him. It's going to be so sad.
So gotta love technology, and how brave of your 10-year-old to do that, to get on the plane, do that by himself. Yeah. Like what a big boy he is. I'm so proud of him. That's awesome.
Yeah, he does pretty good. So, but, so another thing too, just to let, if anybody is flying out, we got to the airport at 4:45 this morning. It was chaos.
Really?
Chaos in there. Even TSA pre-check, because we have clear, thank goodness. So we were able to skip part of that line. TSA pre-check had like a wraparound, and it was like you could tell that like the TSA people were like yelling at people and like, don't put this in the bin, put this in the bin. And it was chaos that early. So it's summertime. They have the real ID thing that's going on now that you have to have, or a passport or a passport card. Make sure to have those and get there early. I heard a lot of announcements while we were waiting for him to board his flight for people like, we're missing these people because like you're gonna miss your flights. So just summer warning, it was crazy this morning.
Oh, well, good to know. Well, luckily my dad got on okay, and he was even late, like getting there. So luckily he got on okay. Good. That is really good news for me though, because I got to pick him up later. So thanks for the tip. Thanks for the heads up. All right, guys, let's win, shall we?
All right,
let's do some winning. Let's win. So good old Nikki, Nikki Stratton, gotta love her. You're going to see her. Actually, she did a From the Heart podcast with me. So you're going to see that popping up here pretty soon. I think it drops tomorrow. Today's Wednesday. Yes. So we're going to learn a little bit more about Nikki. And if you didn't know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So we talked a bit about that, and you know how I love my mental health. So it was a really good talk, and I suggest you all grab the replay when you can. But this was Nikki, or this is Nikki that is sponsoring the giveaway, and the prize includes a 30 to 45 minute foot zone session to support hormones in the nervous system, which we talked about when we met. An energy bundle, chocolate, a snack, and healthy recipe ideas tailored to fueling your hormones. I don't think that sentence is written out correctly. It's weird, but that's okay. You get the gist. A 30% discount coupon for a detox box or a DNA genetic test. I want to do that so bad. I've been telling her for like ever, and she's probably like, okay, do it already. Like, and she'll even let me know when it's on sale and stuff. My life is just so busy. Like, I feel like adding just another thing is like the straw that broke the camel's back. You know what I'm saying? It's just, especially in the summertime, my life is just nutso. But anyway, the way that you entered was a few different ways, and actually exciting stuff. We're going to go over 2 more ways that you can get on the giveaway wheel this starting now going forward. So Sonia probably doesn't even know about this yet because I didn't tell her. And if she didn't catch the latest post, which, hey, there's a lot of posts, so sometimes we don't, then this is going to be a surprise to Sonia too. But we'll go over that in just a second. So let's see who won. There's going to be 2 winners. So we're going to spin the wheel twice. And here we go. We've got a lot of names on the wheel. Again, 2 winners of the Wellness Tacklebox directly with Nikki Stratton, valued at $150, man. That is nothing to shake a stick at. And it's by Nikki Stratton of IDLife Healthy Simplified. All right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Got your spreadsheet ready?
Got my spreadsheet ready.
The music is playing. I know nobody else hears the music but me, which is so bizarre. It's like super loud. I think everyone in my house can hear it. Yet my microphone is so amazing that you guys don't pick up on it. Who is it? Mommy? Is it Ashley? Mommy Ashley. Mommy Ashley. Who is it? Who is it? Is it Aaron? Ashley Parker. Ashley has a lot of entries on the wheel. And again, we will talk about how you guys can get more entries. So let's spin it again, shall we? If Ashley wins again, we're going to spin again. Sorry, Ash, but we need to have 2 different winners. All right, here we go again. And the music is so loud, it's crazy. Okay. I feel like I should sing so that it like entertains you guys or something.
Play the Jeopardy.
Coming around to her again.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Is it Mommy?
Oh,
is it Jazz? Is it Faith? Is it Kelly Watts-Baka?
Kelly?
Is it Kelly Watts-Baka?
It's Kelly!
Yay! Kelly! Oh, nice to see Kelly win. She is really like, oh, holy cannoli, Ashley. Buenos dias, Kelly. Congratulations. I'm so happy for Kelly because she is a rock star. She is like #1 on our top 10 list, every single week.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, you deserved that, girl. You deserved that. So congratulations. Big shout out to Nikki Stratton. Thank you so much, Nikki, for everything that you do for us. Thank you so much for sponsoring this giveaway. Keep your eyes peeled, guys, for the giveaway for June. I think you're going to love that one as well. This giveaway every month thing is so exciting. I mean, I know we've been doing it for a while now, but it's like so fun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I love the wheel. It's just so the anticipation.
Yeah, same. Congratulations, ladies, from my mom. Oh, Mom, you were so close twice. It was literally like on your name. I swear. I thought it was going to be you. All right. Now that excitement is over, you got those 2 winners, right?
Sure did. And then I also tagged them, which they're already in. So,
oh,
hello.
You're amazing. Thank you.
I'm getting better.
She's a good little co-host, isn't she? There's a big difference from our first show, isn't it?
Oh man, I was so lost. I couldn't even pay attention to what you're saying because I'm like trying to navigate.
Me too. I remember doing it from that cabin that we had in Flagstaff with the sewer issue. Remember
oh
that?
My gosh, that was horrible.
Anyway, so back to this. So speaking of the giveaway, here's how to get on the list. We have always had a post like this in the featured section, but we decided to give it a little facelift. And we added some things and we kind of edited some things. So if you haven't seen this post, I would suggest going over to the featured section, which is really easy to do. Top of the group, guys, right? And at the top, you'll see some tabs. One of them says featured. Just click on that. Good to go. You're in the featured section. So ways to win within the group posts, things like that. The birthday month posting is always a way to win. We are going to go over that again because we do it on the last Wednesday of the month. But the person who wins the birthday post for this month gets on next month's giveaway wheel. Okay, because we're drawing it today and we already drew the giveaway winner. So makes sense. All right. So if it's your birthday month, get on that. If you are a trivia question winner, you get 3 entries. So that's been really big for our people lately. If there is a special participation post, for example, a monthly challenge, which I haven't told you this yet, Sonia, but I'm going to start a challenge. And it's going to be a week-long challenge. It's going to be different each month. And it's going to be things like drink 100 ounces of water.
Oh, that's a good one.
And if you do that every day, then you put your entry in and you get an entry to the giveaway wheel, stuff like that.
Sweet.
So
that's really cool.
Yeah, stuff that we can do, that we probably should do, that we want to do, and we're not finding time in our day for whatever reason to do it. And it's always more fun when you do it with community. So I decided that that's what we're going to do going forward. First letter posting, which we're going to go over. If your name starts with the first letter of the week, then get on that post. Or if somebody tags you, that works as well. and that'll give you an entry. If you watch the show, you get first commenter, which Ashley Parker got. We never mentioned it because we were a little weirded out by how the show started because our intro didn't play.
Yeah, it doesn't count down. So that's why it was like whenever it first started, we were just kind of like deer in headlights, like,
Yeah. Hi.
hi.
Are we here? Anyway, gotta love technology for all sorts of reasons. But if you're the first or the last commenter, you will get on the wheel. If you're a top 10 contributor, you'll get on the wheel. If you're a new member, which we'll go over the new member post like we do every week, you'll get on the wheel. Again, if you're a weekly challenge post winner, if you're I already said first letter post, but it's on there. Or last month's giveaway winner. So Ashley Parker and Kelly Watts-Baca are both going to get on the giveaway wheel for next month already. They have an entry because they won. And now this is the one that is the second new way, is posting a selfie at our restaurant of the month and win an entry. Do you know what the restaurant of the month is?
I don't know what the restaurant. Well, okay, so I know what the restaurant of the month stands for and what we're doing, which I'm very excited for you to explain. But I don't know the specific restaurant this month for June.
So we don't know either. Or actually, I do know, but I'm not divulging it yet because it will be announced in June. So we're going to do one restaurant each month. We're going to tie it to a charity. We're going to have like a day or two. You're going to hear about the restaurant all month long, but we're going to have like a day or two where we'll plan something. Maybe if you can come along, that would be great. Maybe we could do a lunch or a dinner or something like that where we'll be there. If you want to come by and have dinner or lunch with us at the restaurant, then let's do that. And then they will contribute proceeds from our MOMnation members to the charity of the month. So it's a way of us being able to give back a little bit more to our awesome restaurant owners that really do help us out, don't they, Sonia? How often is it? I hope you're not listening, Erin, because she's going to be like, guys, don't do this. But how often do we go out to eat because we just need to, or order out because we just need to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, Erin, we can go out to eat and still pick healthy, even though I certainly do.
Throwing her under the bus. She probably actually wouldn't say that.
Oh, like, well.
But our restaurant owners, they need some love, and so do our local charities. So it's just a way for MOMnation to give back more than we already do. Of course, we have our wonderful Adopt a Family that I love that comes up every year, but that's just at Christmas time. And we wanted to be able to give back to the community throughout the year. And this is an idea that Erin came to the table with. And I was really excited about it. I thought it was cool. Restaurant owners do not pay us for any of our efforts. I just want to put that out there. Of course, the charities don't either. So this is simply just us giving back and asking our MOMnation members to participate. So hopefully you guys can and will. And it looks like my aunt and my mom are having a little conversation in the comments, which is great. So it's raining where my aunt is right now. Sorry, Auntie Susie. It's really nice here. Sorry why did I say that? That was mean. Sunny and bright. It's not nice of me.
It's nice until noon. And then,
moving on. Here we go. All right. So this is our new mamas. We just talked about this. And let's see. I don't even have my random.org pulled up. Let me get prepared here. So each week this comes out, and all the new mamas that have joined the group for the week are listed here, and they have a chance to win. So let's see how many we got. Usually my wonderful staff puts it there, and she did 7 new mamas this week. All right, let's see. Number six.
Morgan Rose.
Morgan Rose. Somebody tag Morgan. Actually, I'm right here. Why don't I? Morgan Rose. I think this is her. Winner. Welcome. That's what I wrote to her. So welcome to the family, y'all. As Ashley used to say, and I love this quote, so I like to keep it going. Whomever invited you to the group had a really great reason to do so. Please thank them, and thank them for us as well, because we are excited to have new family members join us each and every week. So congrats to Morgan. Moving along, we are at, let's see. I think this is one that I always have to count. Oh no, we have 79. Holy smoke, Sonia.
Oh,
Woo, 79. It's going to be a tough one. 65. That's not too bad.
not bad.
So if you want to count that up, do you have it pulled up or are you just looking
I
at
don't
my
have
screen?
that pulled up because I have we also have a ton for the first letter and I had that one pulled up.
Okay.
And
Well,
extended.
y'all are going to have to listen to me count. So 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69 is going to be Jennifer Jackson. Oh, it's 65 though. Sorry. 69, 68, 67, 66, 65. Jenny Hubbard is our winner. So sorry about the person that I just mentioned that didn't actually get it because I messed up. But Jenny Hubbard is the one. You're our winner, Jenny. All right. I had to tag her there. So thank you, audience members, for bearing with me during that because I know it can be a little boring when we're counting and whatnot, but it's exciting for the winner, right?
It's like the wheel, but slower.
Yeah, it's like the wheel, but a little slower. So, guys, it's Gemini season now. Officially, next month is June. June is National Home Buyers Month. Not only that, but it's also my birthday month. So I can't get on the wheel because, you know, conflict of interest and stuff. But just know that I'm with you guys in spirit on the birthday post for next month. So another way that you can get on the wheel is by being a top contributor. We do not, I repeat, we do not choose these. Facebook just puts them on there for us based on the amount of comments, reactions, and posts. And of course, in number one, we always have the new winner, Kelly Watts Baca. And we have the second winner, Ashley Parker, in number two. We have Aaron, right? We have Aaron McDonald in 3. Marissa Lee Hall, number 4, Marilyn Flower, my mommy, number 5, and number 6, Christine Ruiz, number 7, Becca Mays, number 8, Kendra Blair, number 9, Nikki. That is our giveaway sponsor and also our From the Heart guest for this month for our podcast. So yay, Nikki.
Yeah.
And Jasmine Aguilar, Jazzy Jazz, is she on with us today? Usually we see a comment or 6 from Jazzy. I don't know. I didn't see her. Anyway, those are our top 10s. You good to go on that?
We're good to go.
All right. And here is the famous first letter word or first letter name, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. First letter name post. Anyway.
First letter. Yeah,
that thing. And we have 36 comments. So let me pull up my little random generator here. And we've got number 14. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this anonymous member? Okay, who's she talking to?
Jennifer Callback. She doesn't know why.
Okay.
She doesn't.
Okay.
She just said it keeps on commenting anonymous and she has no idea why.
That's really funny. Did you notice that you can like name your anonymous name now?
What?
Did you see that?
No.
So Jennifer Hollis Callback, you've got her, right?
Yes.
Wait, just want to make sure. Yeah, so I tagged her. You can name, so if you want to comment anonymous now on Facebook, which is a fairly new thing, it hasn't been around for that long. I thought that was pretty cool. You can do that. And you can rename yourself. So it's not just like anonymous member number 865 or whatever it used to be. You can put a name like Yellow Unicorn or whatever you want to put. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool. Yes. Okay. So my aunt and my mom are still having a conversation and I love it because my mom just told you all that my aunt's, it's her song. The beginning of our From the Heart podcast is actually my aunt's original music.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
It's super cool.
I think it's super cool too. So y'all can, it's a very, very catchy song. In fact, whenever I hear the intro, when I'm editing and stuff, I have it in my head for like the next week and a half. Thank you, Aunt Susan. But it's a good one. So I don't mind having it in my head, but y'all, you can go over to, is it iTunes, Aunt Susan? I think it's iTunes that you can purchase the song for $1. So I think it's either under Susan Goyette or Susan Sings. Where are you, Auntie Susan? Tell me. I think it's Susan Sings or just her name, Susan Goyette. You can see it on my screen right now. Type that into iTunes. And the song, I believe, is called Coming from the Heart. So we kind of like got our show name from that too. Isn't that rad?
Yeah, that's super awesome.
Oh, she said Spotify and Amazon. Okay. Sorry, I messed that up. So guys, go over to Amazon or Spotify and look up Susan Goyette. You can download that original song for $1 and you'll love it. It is absolutely amazing. And it's always in my head. When you listen to From the Heart next time, you're going to see. You'll see why. Thank you. All right. Moving right along. What is this? Oh, so we're getting into content now, ladies. So just a quick tip, top of the group cover photo. Okay. That's going to basically get you everything that there is Mom Nation. And Sonia, you'll be really happy because I went in last week and I cleaned up our Direct Me.
Oh, great.
So
okay,
our Direct Me was starting to get a little bit overloaded with a lot of little things, and it was beginning to be very hard to navigate. So I went through and I consolidated some things and I edited some things and I changed it up. So our Direct Me, guys, is a lot easier to navigate now. You're welcome. Thank you for bearing with me while it was.
I love how organized you are.
I try. So on the Direct Me, the reason why I'm telling you about the featured section, the cover photo is because that gets you to the Direct Me. So if you need to get, if you're interested in seeing what our latest content is, our latest video, our latest podcast, blah, 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 all of our latest things, our latest giveaway, then that's how you're going to get to it. So I wanted to mention that first. And then second, the featured section is a very important section in our group. And that's where you're going to find all the latest and greatest as well, as long as they have shown up in posts. So some of the things on Direct Me is not a post. Like if you, want to, I don't know, get on the From the Heart podcast, or if you want to get on the Live and Learn podcast, that kind of thing, I would use the Direct Me for that versus going through the featured section. So just a little tip there. But in our featured section is where we drop all the latest content. And speaking of Erin McDonald, this is her latest. So she is live every Tuesday talking about the things that us moms, especially us middle-aged moms, want to talk about. And this one is Stop Overthinking Your Summer Meals. Simple, balanced eating made easy. So the summer meal formula you'll use on repeat is protein, carb, fruit or veggie, healthy fat. And whether you're grilling using the crock pot or prepping quick no-cook bowls, these tips will help you beat the heat, hit your protein goals, and make refreshing high-protein treats. She talked about protein popsicles, which I think is very interesting. Yeah, I haven't caught the replay yet. I will, though. This is going to be my next workout podcast that I listen to. Anyway, what do you think about that? Did you catch the replay?
I didn't catch the replay yet. Whenever I was looking through it this morning, I'm excited to know about it because that's one thing that you dread is summer, just summer meals. It's just it's like triple the amount of cooking. It's like, what do I do? And then all the kids go out and they're playing. And so how do you also eat healthy since they're playing and they're just working up even a bigger appetite than they normally do? It's just, that's a lot of food, and then being on the go, doing vacations. How are you going to, how do you keep up on all of that?
Well, that and for ourselves. So I know you're a little younger than me, so you're probably not dealing with this yet, but going through perimenopause, we need all the protein we can get, right, Erin? We need to lift those weights. We need to eat more protein in our diet. And so I think this is helpful for moms and helpful for moms with our kids. So double helpful for moms. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because all of that just lowers your cortisol levels. And then even going for your morning walk, because that's so good for you too, is now that has to happen earlier because then it gets hotter than heck. But all of these things, they help. It just helps during summer because summer is such a stressful time.
Yeah, it's busy. It's busy for everyone.
All the vacations, the kids, it's just, all the activities, summer camps.
Right. And we got to be careful with the heat. So the heat's a total thing, it's an extra layer of things that we need to think about and do.
Yeah. And she addresses that too, is hydration. Because here in Arizona, we need to focus more on that than the rest of the country. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, than most of the rest of the country for sure.
yeah, definitely.
So next up for our new content for the week, we have 10 key questions every home buyer should ask their realtor. It always is a little bit, I don't know. I actually make my clients ask me questions because I'm like, you need to be asking me things. You must have
You
questions.
provide
You
them with
need
the
to know
sheet
more. Like,
of
ask me.
questions.
So if they're not asking questions, I'm like a little alarmed. I'm like, this is not okay. You need to be asking more. So in this little quickie, I think this Tip Tuesday is a little bit longer than most Tip Tuesdays. I think this one is like a whole 5 minutes, guys, or maybe like 5.5 minutes. But it's Dana and Ryan again. And what you'll learn is what's important when choosing an agent, how to gauge your agent's local market knowledge. Big deal, guys. I can't tell you how many times I have dealt with an agent on one of my listings that brought a buyer that knows nothing about the area, that knows nothing about that type of property, that knows nothing. And it's not good for their buyer. And honestly, a good listing agent is going to capitalize on that. And as a buyer, you're not going to get as good of a deal. So I'm just being point blank here. Why communication style matters for a smooth transaction, who you'll work with throughout the process, and what happens if your agent is unavailable, what sets your agent apart from others in the market, blah, blah, blah. You can read the rest of them. But those are the juicy bits, guys. And I thought this was a really good episode. And I'm going to put Sonia on the spot right now. Have you caught the replay of this one yet?
I have not caught the replay of that one. Actually, I haven't watched like any of our videos. I've been so busy. But this one though, the reason why the home buyer, what the questions that you need to ask your realtor for, but there are over 53,000 realtors in Arizona. And
I believe there's more than that.
I mean, it's so many. Like everybody knows a realtor, but not everybody knows a good realtor. And there are so many fake it to make it realtors out there. Heck, my first 2 years, I kind of was, because you learn the laws, but nobody teaches you about a transaction. Nobody teaches you about negotiation. And so you need to make sure that you're getting the most out of your realtor, that mostly right now, because it's with how the market is right now, there are deals to be had. And
there sure are.
How horrible are you going to be? And you're going to go into this home and you're going to pay, and you know that you could have gotten more. So like yesterday, I negotiated in, my clients were super, super happy with this new build that we're going to go into contract with today. But I said, you know what? There's a little bit of room in there. Let's add a washer, dryer, fridge, and some blinds. And
heck yeah,
we made it happen. so hopefully we'll stand on that today. But they wouldn't have thought to do that if another agent, if they weren't knowledgeable, wouldn't know to do that. So it's super, super important to make your butt go further by negotiation, by learning what to ask whenever you buy. Some people might be good with some things and they don't know the negative effects of some of their choices. So to have a good picture, there's just all these questions are super, super important. So make sure you ask those questions and really just pound them into your realtor, like, give me these answers. And if they can't, look elsewhere. So
yeah, no, I totally agree. And buyers are definitely getting some great deals. Sellers are doing okay too. Like, it's not all doom and gloom. I don't want you guys to feel like it is. But now that you're telling me this, that's going to be the sixth property we've put under contract this week. It's only Wednesday, guys. It's only Wednesday. So we still got a few more days to go. All right, moving along. We've got another real estate content here. Credit repair, what every first time home buyer needs to know. Guys, Sonia and I have talked about this before. It happens. Like, we totally get it. We have all been teenagers. We have all been young adults. We know that there's not a whole lot of financial education out there and, in our schools and things like that. We have also made mistakes in our past. Both Sonia and I could tell you lots of stories about things that we did when we were younger that we probably shouldn't have done. So don't feel like, ashamed if you've got a little bit of credit repair. And that's what this particular video is about. Again, you guys can catch up on these videos in our featured section, or of course, you can check out our YouTube channels, both on the MOMnation side and the Team Evo AZ side, to maybe you want to listen to something we dropped, I don't know, 3 months ago or something like that. So that's the way that you can do it. That about wraps us up for content, for winning, for new announcements. Did I miss anything?
I don't think you did. I think that is all. Of course, you don't miss anything.
Well, thanks.
I miss things. No. I think you got it all.
I got it all. All right. I'm going to call the end of the show, and I'm going to call last commenter is Aunt Susan Goyette.
All right.
Singer, songwriter, guitar player extraordinaire. Again, you've got to check her out, Susan Goyette, on Amazon and Spotify. You can download the theme song to our From the Heart podcast for $1, guys, for $1. So worth it. Thank you, Mommy. We appreciate that you watch us. All right, guys. Until next time. Oh, next month is June. We're going to have a new giveaway. We're going to have a restaurant and a charity, all these kind of things. It's going to be really exciting. We're going to have a new challenge. Anyway, yes, we'll see you then.
Lots of announcements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.